Now, Michelle, you mentioned imposter syndrome earlier in the conversation, and I want to talk about that. What would you say are the biggest obstacles that people have when putting themselves out there?
Yes. You know, they think about it too much. They wait. I always say you don't need permission and you don't need perfection. And I'm a case study on this. Before I left my job and knew forever I wanted to have my own consultancy, I waited 5 years thinking about it. And of course, I always had, side consulting things, but I waited, maybe wasted 5 years. So I guess I was thinking someone was going to come down and say, "Oh, it's time, Michelle. Here's your
Hmm.
permission slip." No, it doesn't work at that. You just take it out there. And that's one of the biggest regrets, that why I'm so adamant and advocating personal brands, because instead of one of the things I did in those 5 years was even though I had like a master's in PR and stuff and had great experience, I thought I needed credentials and courses and certifications, right? I thought I needed all that extra validation. Well, that just got me more and more confused. What I should have done in 2015 was start building my personal brand. That's why I'm like crazy about it, because I'm like, I know that you have expertise to share. You have a message, a mission, all the things that can just be so helpful if you just get out there. So I would say overthinking, over analyzing, perfection, and
Hmm.
waiting for permission. And you don't. No one's going to do it. You're our best. We are our best advocate, right? So just take that baby step. Now, saying you're going to do it and are doing two different things, but I have some ways around that. And that's what I help people do, because once you get that mindset out there and you get the traction, then I think it just starts flowing a lot faster and it becomes fun too.
Michelle, what's your recommendation when, because you're talking about, okay, just do it, put it out there. The sooner you do it, it's kind of like that tree story, right? Like the best time was 30 years ago, the second best time it's now. And I feel usually people who want to build a personal brand are people who want to grow and they want to control the process. Usually they're a little bit of a control freaks, and there has to be a balance between, okay, I want to put out quality. I just don't want to put anything out there. But then at some point, it's just procrastination, right?
Mhm.
Anything out there, I think, I don't know the numbers, but I've seen Six Sigma and total quality is something like 90 something percent. It's not 100%. You're going to get typos, something that I do. If I read a book, if I read someone's post, an influencer, and if I find a typo, I do a screenshot or save it, not to shame them, but to remind me like, hey, look, they had a publishing house, I don't know how many proofreaders and editors, and they still got typos. It's okay if you do it. And it's same with quality, right? I think some people see ex-influencer out there, their videos are amazing, their carousel posts are every one of them has like a different style and design, and they think they have to do that, and and then they don't do anything. And then some people just do the bare minimum, and also that's kind of like not helpful. So let's say when somebody's starting out there, how would you recommend them to make that progress from, hey, just get it done, start doing something, and then slowly making adjustments so that the quality also reflects who they are as a professional?
Yeah, well, I'm assuming you mostly mean like on social media and maybe LinkedIn, where you and I both hang out. For something like LinkedIn, I would consider it like the world's biggest networking event. It's not social media. There is, 810 plus million on this thing worldwide. So you want to just kind of get out there, go walk around the conference hall and see what's there, check out the rooms. That's going to first comfort you. It's not so scary when we all, as humans, we are apprehensive of the unknown. So say you haven't been on LinkedIn, but you hear it's like the place, get out there, just go peruse it, read, just get the lay of the land, the feel of the room. Okay. That's going to be tremendous to get your nerves down. It's like arriving at an event early, comfort zone. Then slowly, maybe reach out, like a post, do a comment, kind of just start getting to know people. I highly recommend doing that before you start getting out cold on LinkedIn and doing posts. You're going to learn things, you're going to meet people, things are going to resonate. It's just going to be a breakthrough for you. And that's essentially what I did. I left my marketing role of many years in January 2020, And that whole year, maybe even 6 months before that, I was on LinkedIn connecting and commenting, right? And it wasn't until January 1st, 2021 that I decided for me, which the way I worked, I had to do a challenge, a massive challenge to post every single day. Now, that's not how you do it either. I mean, in the middle of the challenge to myself, I was like, oh, this is a lot, but I did it.
Mhm.
But anyway, going back to that, getting my comfort zone, I was illustrating that because I felt very comfortable. Normally I wouldn't waste that much time though, just, a couple of weeks or something, getting used to it. And then just start with a text post. Now, I'll give you
Mhm.
an idea. On LinkedIn right now, I test all my stuff. My text posts are getting the most views and engagement over video, which are getting better actually, and pictures, and even my old carousel PDF sliders that have been my mainstay. My
Mhm.
text posts get the thing. So just start with a simple text post. Okay. Now, unless you're some kind of video whiz and you can pop open a video and do that, then do that. But just start with a simple text post. See how it is. But I have to tell you, please don't just try, and if nothing works, run away, because you have to stay in the game with LinkedIn, and mostly all, maybe except TikTok, because you'll pretty much get engagement there. But it's a long game, and you're going to
Mhm.
slowly every day make a little investment of everything. And I think that's what it is. And if anyone's listening here, I wanted to just, say, reach out to someone that you know who's been on the platform, and just say, hey, I'm new here. What do you think? And that's going to be very helpful. Just reach out to others.